welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be doing these 3 last-minute Halloween makeup looks that make for very easy costumes. We are going to start off with the first one, which is the Scarecrow. I'm not doing anything fancy, so don't overthink this, but the first step is going to be putting some orange eyeshadow all over your eyelids and focusing it on the crease part of your eyelid, but you don't have to make it perfect. The next thing is to just put some gold on the main part of your eyelid. So if you're a beginner in makeup, this is just the part that basically covers your eyeball, if that makes sense. You can put gold all over that part and then just use a little bit of brown to just sort of blend the orange and gold together so it doesn't look like a harsh line. Next, you are going to make the little nose for the Scarecrow. So I just took some orange eyeshadow and I'm kind of making like a teardrop shape. So it's wider at the bottom and pointier at the top. And then I just took some eyeliner and basically drew a teardrop around that orange eyeshadow. It doesn't have to be perfect because the Scarecrow stitching is meant to look kind of messy. Once you're done drawing the teardrop, just go ahead and draw some lines around the edge to make it look like it is stitched on. Next, I'm just going to make my cheeks a little bit orange to have a more like character looking effect. And then once I'm done that, I'm just going to take some eyeliner and add some freckles onto my cheeks. You can do as many or as little as you like. You can even skip this step if you want. And then we are going to draw the mouth. So starting from the corners of your mouth, just draw 2 lines coming out from either end, and then along that line you're just going to draw a couple X's to make it look like the mouth is stitched. Some people continue the X's over their lips. I prefer to just leave it this way, so if you're eating or drinking, it's not going to get ruined. And then the last step is to just add some false lashes. If you don't want false lashes, you can just do eyeliner and mascara, but I used some magnetic lashes here, and this is the final look. This is a super easy last minute costume. You can wear a plaid shirt or a black dress and you are good to go. The next look is this skull. So it's the same idea, but we're gonna do like a brown eyeshadow instead. So put that in the crease part of your eye, kind of the deepest point where your eye socket goes in. And then you're just gonna blend it out. So just keep blending, keep taking that eyeshadow and keep blending, and then it will look nice and smoky. You can play around with the colors. I chose like a warm brown and a cooler brown on the outer corner, but really anything in the brown family works. And then you're gonna draw the curved lines on either side of your cheeks, and this is basically just to accentuate like your jawbone and make your face look hollow, kind of like a skeleton. So just draw a curved line starting from your ear, going down towards the corner of your mouth, and then down turning just before your mouth. And then you're gonna fill everything on the bottom half of that line in with like a brown eyeshadow. The secret to making it look hollow is to concentrate the darkest part of your eyeshadow really close to the line, and then to kind of have it fade as you go downward, if that makes sense. So I used a darker eyeshadow at the very top and then like a lighter brown coming down. And you basically just do this on both sides. Just keep blending. The more you blend, the more seamless it will look, and it will look less patchy as well. I'm going to do the other side off camera, but here is basically the finished result of the hollowing of the cheeks. Now we're going to do a little bit of nose and forehead shadow play. So you're just going to do a line on either side of your nose, starting about halfway up your nose and then going to about halfway through your forehead. So I'm just taking like a warm brown color and doing exactly that. The goal is to keep that line in the middle from your forehead down to your nose to have no shadow on it. So you're basically keeping that part free of eyeshadow and then having everything else around it be kind of darkened and smoked out, and it's going to give you more of like a skull looking effect. Again, I mixed like a warm brown shadow and then like a cooler dark brown shadow just to give it some dimension. And this is what it should look like. I literally just used my finger to make sure that that line in the middle had no eyeshadow, and it wiped off pretty easily. So you can do that, or you can use a little makeup wipe. Next, we're gonna draw a nose. So very similar to the Scarecrow, we're gonna start at the bottom with the teardrop shape, but at the top, it's gonna have 2 points instead of 1, and usually 1 is taller and 1 is shorter. So you're just gonna draw that, fill it in, and then I dabbed some black eyeshadow over it just to set it in place. Now we're gonna do the mouth. So I like to close my lips and draw a straight line so that they actually line up on the top and bottom, and then I fill in the middle afterwards. So basically just draw evenly spaced lines from the bottom of your lip going to the top, and then fill them in the middle to make sure that they connect. I'm just using brown eyeshadow and it seemed to work pretty well. Just make sure you set it in place afterwards with a good setting spray. Once you're done drawing these dark lines, I would suggest going in with like a lighter brown eyeshadow and just blending out the edges of the lines just to make it look a little bit more like natural. Not that this makeup is natural in any way, but it kind of just gives it a shadow and makes it look more realistic. I'm just popping some gold eyeshadow on my lids because I felt like they were looking a little bland, and then I used the same gold eyeshadow just in the middle of my lips in between the brown lines to make them pop. And then going in with magnetic eyeliner again, and I'm going to pop on some magnetic lashes, and we are going to be all done. So this is the final skeleton look, and moving on, we are going to do a modern day witch. So this costume is perfect even if you don't have a witch hat, because you can just wear all black and get away with being a witch for Halloween. So again, it's perfect for a last minute costume. I am just starting by putting a cool dark brown eyeshadow all over my eyelids, concentrating on the crease and the outer corner. And I'm just going to keep building it up because I want like a smoky eye at the end of this, but I don't ever go in with black right away because it can be too harsh and too dark. So I suggest a dark brown. And then I'm going to pop some gold on my inner corner just to brighten up my eyes a little bit. And then using a pointier brush, I'm just bringing that dark brown on the bottom lash line. And then the last step is I'm going to take a little bit of black eyeshadow and just do like the outer corner of my eye with black eyeshadow. Lastly, just blending everything out with a fluffy brush to make sure there's no harsh lines. Next, I'm just going to contour like how I normally would with regular makeup. So just under the cheekbones, under my lips, and then along the sides of my nose. And I'm going to blend that out with a brush. This makeup look is so easy. You can literally do it with whatever you have at home. You don't need any fancy colors or fancy tools, and it's super easy to just dress in all black and be a modern day witch. So I just added some blush to give some color to my face, and now we're going to start drawing on the markings. So I kind of just made these up, but I decided to do 2 little circles under my eyes with lines coming down. And I'm just using a liquid eyeliner. I did have to switch halfway through because this felt tip one wasn't working very well. And I decided to do some dots over my eyebrows and then draw some sort of symbol in the middle. I have no idea what the symbol is. I just kind of thought it looked like witchcraft symbols, so I literally made it up on the spot, but you guys can draw anything that you want. I'm sure there's lots of images on Pinterest or Google for like witchcraft symbols, so you can just copy some of those. I also decided to put a star and a moon underneath my eyes on my cheeks, so I'm just drawing that on here, and again, everything I'm drawing on is just with a liquid eyeliner. As I was doing this look, I did see a picture on Pinterest where someone had drawn like a black line on their lips, so I'm gonna do that after I do my lips. But I'm just using a dark purple liquid lipstick. You can use any color. You can even do black lipstick if you want, or like a dark red, but I didn't have black lipstick at home, so I'm using this purple shade, and I really like how it turned out. Also, if you want to mattify any liquid lipstick, just put a little powder over it and it will stay matte for the whole night. And as usual, the last step is just magnetic eyeliner with my magnetic lashes to make this fast and easy. I also think this costume looks really good. If you have a piece of clothing that is black and has a hood, it really just adds to the look. As you can see, it looks fine without a hood on too, but with the hood, I just think it looks so much better. So that is all for the modern day witch look. I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 last minute makeup looks, and like I said, they're all super easy in terms of clothing. You could just wear all black, or for the Scarecrow, you could wear a plaid shirt. If you guys want to see what I'm being for Halloween, please go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. If you want to see more videos like this, then please hit that subscribe button. And with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!